Welcome to the Sporty stream, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm Sporty FC. You're here for some Rocket League action tonight. And we've got the Royalty Series back once again after a long off-season. They're back for Season 4, and this is the House Gryffindor. And North America Premier 2v2 division. Always one of the smaller divisions that the pinnacle the Royalty Series always has every single season. But we're here for another one of those, and it should be an interesting one. Returning teams this season: FFE, Final Five Entertainment, Akuma, taking on Gryffindor V2, or Gryffindor version 2. First of what will be 3 matches this evening. Yeah, very tight schedule. Hello, 9. It's been a while, man. It's nice to see you again. So will it be here? It's not even going to be the first time I actually get to see Gryffindor here this evening. Literally right after this series, we'll also get to see them in the Blackline Championship Series as they will take on. They'll be taking on the Goobers Esports side. Have a fun time here this evening with all the action we have, and we're gonna end off with actually the IPS, the Individual Performance Series. So 3 different leagues this evening going to be taking place, which I know a lot of you love this kind of stuff. So what we're here for this evening is I'm making sure we get everything sorted out. Here's our schedule, by the way. Again, FFE Akuma will be in our first 2 matches. They'll be, and then of course our last one will be actually a matchup of 2 players from Infamous Thieves. Yeah, great time just with all the matches that we have coming up, all the teams that are competing in it. We prepare for all our matches this evening. Here we go again. Gonna be a fun time. Gonna be a great series. And for Gryffindor V2, again, version 2, now actually on an organization for once, which impressive for me, which is impressive, I think. Here as I think I forgot to send lobby info. One sec, let me get the lobby info. I think I forgot to send lobby info. One sec. Yeah, I definitely did. My apologies there, guys. Completely forgot to make it. Let me make sure that. There we go. There's the info. Now it's sent, so now these players actually can join this matchup. Again, this will be a best of 5. Be getting players lobby shortly here. Give us a moment out here. Time is ticking here. Hopefully we'll get these players in just a moment or two, because I do not want to have this too late. Akuma has another match to play afterwards. Yeah, lobby info has been sent now, so these players can join. Now do you predict? I don't see it. We still have production pull open. It's 5 minutes. There's 5 minutes left in it. As long as you have points, you should be able to put some points on whoever you think can win this one. It's gonna be a long day, that's for sure. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be exhausted when come the end of this. I've been having a interesting day when it comes to it. I've been sleeping a lot, so I'm preparing for this day. Wait to see it all unfold here as Slime and 9 are in for FFE. Surprised that of all teams to be late, it would be version 2, considering that they were the team that was initially letting me know that the info wasn't here, so. Odd. I hope they're not, like, doing something right now. But we only have a few minutes before it's gonna be very tough for me to actually make it to this series and make this series run on time. Again, just preparing for our next match later tonight here, again with FFE Akuma and Goofy Goobers Esports. As there's Genesis and Soccer, so let's get this match underway. It's a 2v2 matchup here, so both these teams looking to play pretty well. FFE, I think, are 1-0 this season. Version 2. I'm really struggling right now. There we go. Let's get this match underway here. FFE Akuma on the blue. They'll be on the blue for both matches tonight. Gryffindor version 2 on the orange. Not seen version 2 since the end of last Royalty Series season. Since then, they have obviously moved to an organization in House Gryffindor. The organization that's also sponsoring this division. But for FFE Akuma, not only is this going to be important for them just overall in general, obviously getting wins, but also because, again, they got that playoff match literally right after this, and I would expect that Nines and Slime are probably going to play in this one, as I've just missed it! Oh, it's goal 1 for Genesis. Well, so much for a good warm-up here. An overcommit from Slime. Just stop moving. He's not really covering his net there. Left that play a little bit too open. With 4 minutes to go, FFE looking for an answer. They'll get it! Oh, it's a dribble for Slime. Oh, that's one way to answer. That's one way to score. So often you see players try to go for this crazy elite stuff. All you need to do is make it simple for yourself. That's relatively easy for the players at this level. But that's what's going to succeed in 2v2 matches. Soccer will keep on pushing. 9 on the block. Slime punched away. 9 again off the side wall. Genesis. First touch will be kept out by Slime. Minutes to go. FFE looking for a quick one on. Soccer is going to be waiting for it. As 9 gets around Genesis. The bump on Soccer. Slime walks in. And it's more success for FFE. Soccer again. The bump. Slime won't get there. Gryffindor, another! Oh, what a save! Slime's got that one. And FFE on the counterattack. Unable to put the ball in. Soccer. 9. Pinch with Slime. FFE just getting rid of this one. And again, with 3 minutes to go still, a lot of time in this game and in this series, but FFE really taking all these 50-50s. A 2-goal lead now. The pressure on right now for FFE. A lot of challenges so far, as Gryffindor V2 just continue to really struggle back here. FFE have found ways to beat them a couple times here so far. FFE coming in this match are the team that has already got themselves a win this season. It's of the utmost importance to keep that going. This is not a very big division. I think there's only like 8 teams in this division, so FFE Akuma definitely going to have not that many people to really compete against. It all about being able to really take down your neighbors. That's why like games like these do matter so much. As long as this kind of action continues, maybe Akuma look like they're going to take game 1 quite convincingly. We still have half the game to go. Off the corner. Slime. Already waiting for it. Will take it to the sidewall. Genesis really can't go. Slime with a flick. This one on target. Saved away. Now it's 9. Gets round 1. Flicked over Genesis. It is an open net for Slime. Goals continue. Feels like there's nobody right now that can slow them down. Pressure continuing to mount here as FFE low again. Ceiling shot! Oh, it's a great play for 9. Oh, that's class. That is incredible. Two minutes left. They find another way to elevate. Akuma now leads 6-1. Oh, what an opener, that's for sure. Exactly what they were needing. It's 9. Cleared away. Genesis waiting. 9 on the challenge. Soccer. To the corner. A little bit of an awkward bump there, but Slime will be able to get to it in time. Alpha's own sidewall bumped away. Soccer to net. That's off the bar. Still he goes, but 9 is there to keep it out. And FFE, Final Form Entertainment, get rid of this one. Slime with open room, going for yet another solo play. Gryffindor have given up a lot of space in that midfield so far. And FFA being a team that likes to go for those kind of plays in the midfield, likes that open room. Probably the last thing you want to do to them is give them even more reason to use those opportunities. A minute to go. Genesis. Long touch. Soccer. Slime will keep it away. Final Form Entertainment. Oh, it's a whiff from Genesis. 9. A 2-touch dribble. Still on its 9. We'll leave it for Slime. Soccer's waiting on the back of this. Genesis. Soccer to goal. Saved away again. FFE. Holding it down on defense. Alphing is breaking through. Someone in chat asking, what rank is this? This is the Premier Division. This is GC2, GC3. As right now, Final Form Entertainment keeping up the possession as 9 again. Will go for the long touch. Genesis let it recover. Final Form waiting, letting time do its job. Game 1 is theirs. A real confident Game 1 performance. 7 goals, 6 of them for Final Form. There is no question who's the better team here in Game 1. Means Game 2 ahead of us. Of course, the questions on what's going to persist, who's going to keep on playing. Really, how are these teams going to continue on moving? FFE with 6 goals and 11 shots with Gryffindor Venom version 2, I cannot speak, 1 for 9. You guys can tell I literally woke up not that long ago. Me misspeaking and all this. But I'm okay, everybody, don't worry. As Gryffindor and FFE back in for Game 2. Final Form Entertainment looking to keep that going. Gryffindor needs some reason to shut down at Final Form. Last game, clearly, it cannot be consistent. Right now, they don't have that many answers, as it's a wide open shot. 9's not missing. And FFE already on the scoreboard. Less than 20 seconds in the Game 2. It is a bad sign for Gryffindor. Final Form really has them beat right now. 9 keeps on the possession. Punches it with Soccer. 9 again. Soccer on the play. Sidewall. A touch in the midfield, but a play there will just go to the side. Everybody from Final Form in the same position here. Bit of an overcommit. Nearly could have been a lot more dangerous. And I think Gryffindor actually recognized that. Instead, they kind of gave this one away, and now an infield pass. Final Form getting Gryffindor to jump. 9 to net. Stopped by Genesis. Slime will keep it to the sidewall. FFE continuing on offense. Well, they're not going to get much out of this one. It feels like they're just trying to wait for something to show. Well, they might get it here. Soccer doesn't have a touch. 9 liked play off of Genesis. And FFE again just waiting. A Slime. Flip reset. Cleared back by Soccer. Demos will open up some space as Genesis will go. Long touch. Slime is there. Final Form just waiting. Both these players are part of Final Form Entertainment last season, along with their sub in Arc. Team that is trying to keep themselves successful, but they're not going to challenge. And that's why you can't do that against this team. 9, I tried to get a bit too fancy with it in front of the nets. Sometimes you just need to go for it. That's one such place where you take that dribble so close to the goal just is only going to make things worse for you. Final Form Entertainment, Akuma. Really making life for themselves a little bit more difficult here. In fact, it might be another chance. It will be saved. 9 will clear it away. Genesis will be sent back, although not very far. 9 gifted to it! Oh, it's a lead for Gryffindor, the first of the series. And for FFP Akuma, 9, both goals so far. As a result of just panicking, he's been rushing these touches. Team that didn't look all that beatable last game. What happened here? 9 gifting Gryffindor V2 both these goals. You just cannot allow themselves to do it. It shows 2v2 is such a game with so many momentous pushes. These matches can really change so quickly. Fortunately for a 9, it will go against his own wishes. As now, light touch. Keep this one close now. Bit of an awkward player. Slime never really called him off. He's got to be careful. He's been removed. This one I can't blame 9. He's in the wrong spot, but Slime needs to take control there. What happened to Final Form? No confidence coming into Game 2. It's as if they don't think they can recreate Game 1. Final Form. They can only blame themselves for what's been happening this game. Strange mistakes, ones that they should not be making. In a game mode like this, where you don't have that third defender, you make a mistake, it is really going to be costly. Soccer will find Genesis, gets that long touch. Still on it, Genesis, flip reset. Slime will clear it back. Now he's got room, one-on-one with Soccer. Will force him out, now looks for the midfield. Still Slime, still Genesis doesn't get it! Oh, he whiffed on it! What on earth has been happening here in Game 2? A whiff for Genesis and what is relatively a routine play for him. Well, a minute and 44 seconds, 104 seconds left in this game. I really am having a tough time saying numbers. FFE still looking for one more. As 9. It's back in time. Slime will keep this one away. An assist. Slime. Soccer on the ball. They'll look to the midfield as 9 is just waiting for it. The ceiling. 9. Genesis pushed back. FFE just waiting. Pressure hasn't really found itself just yet. Slime will go again, wins that challenge. Gonna need a goal, a minute left here for Final Form Entertainment, they need one big chance. This might be it. Nobody back. That's in. Slime ties it at 3. A double commit for Whiffendor. And the net's open for Slime. He'll take it. FFV Akuma bouncing back. A minute to go. Well, now at this point, less than a minute to go. Final Form looking for one more. That nearly was it. Slime tried to sneak it in the back on the front post. That net not open. As now Soccer go the other way. Has a dribble. The pinch. Keeps this one out. Double here for FFE. As it's to the back wall of Whiffendor. Infield pass. 9. Hat-trick hero. And Final Form Entertainment have not given up and have not let go. 2 goals down now, a 3-goal run. Final Form Entertainment Akuma with a lead. With so little time to go, Whiffendor V2 have got to change gears rather quickly as Flip reset attempt for 9. Genesis on that first touch, Slime keeps it away. Genesis, no boost. Slime sends it out. 9 with the long touch. Final Form Entertainment just holding possession now as 9 will clear it away. Genesis gets round 1. Soccer there in support. Genesis needs to keep it demoed out. Soccer, first touch. 9 is there. Will sit it to the ground. And FFV Akuma one away from sweeping Whiffendor version 2 in our first match of the night. 2-0 series lead. Now only 1 away from taking down Whiffendor version 2. Considering week 1 was a 3-game series, I think FFV Akuma would be happy to have one that doesn't go the distance. Win, by the way, in week 1 against, by the looks of it, Yukio Inyo. No, it's not. No, it's not Yukio Inyo. It was Clanhausen. Oh, Gryffindor V2 might prove to be an easier matchup for them. We go to Game 3. FFV Akuma can win this series with a sweep. All he needs is one more strong performance in one of these games. I mean, even Game 2, I wouldn't consider that strong performance. They really only looked good at the very end of the game. It was enough to win. Not something you really want to be relying on as your end-of-game playstyle. Really for FFV, it's about being able to reclaim what they did in Game 1. And if they can score on chances like that, they might be able to take some. As Slime nearly stuck one by Soccer. We'll leave it for 9 now. Off the back wall. Soccer faces the wrong way. Still gets the block on 9. Sorry, Slime actually. 9. Now he'll go. Speaking of 9. Another second touch. This one left. As Whiffendor will be first 2, but Slime keeps this one away. Soccer to the sidewall. Long, heavy first touch. 9 will leave this. Slime will keep it away. No boost. No teammate behind him. 9 on the respawn. That's a perfect respawn. In open room, will flick it away. 9 all alone. Be careful not to overcommit here. As Soccer goes again. Back wall. Touch. Will be kept to the floor. As Slime does all he needs to do there to keep that ball away. Now he's been dunked as Genesis to the net. Unable to score, Slime keeps it away. Overcommit for Whiffendor. It is open for FFB, and they will take it. 9 with the finishing touch. All he needed was one big opening. Final Form Entertainment will gladly take a Whiffendor overcommit in their favor. But it's all tied up at 1 each. Pressure really on FFE, and even more so on Whiffendor. They can't lose this game, but that's not a good way to look at it. Slime has scored again. his first of Game 3, but definitely not his first this series, as Soccer had no boost, could not jump for it. Only makes things even tougher for him. And the flick goes over his head, and it's a wide open net to shoot on. And I love this from FFE, just finding such a good teammate. These are players that have known each other for such a long time. That teamwork, really benefiting themselves. And it's ironic that I say that, because this version 2 roster, they don't make roster moves. And yet you can tell which team has known each other for a lot longer. As 9 going for yet another play. 3 minutes left on the clock as he's got the dribble. It is 9! Pokes it through! Final 4 entertainment with a 2-goal lead. And I love the fake challenge too, the delay, pulling in Genesis and Soccer. And a play where only one of them should be challenging, both go. That's what 9 wants to have happen there. And he gets his wish. As now, off the kickoff. Oh, he's missed the net there. FE nearly a 4-1 lead. They're still up in offense though, as Slime. Flip reset. 9's already pushed up for this. He may want to commit away from this 9 because Slime never saw him. Now he's got a chance though. 9 1-on-1. Flip reset. High flick. Genesis can't get it. A little bit of fanciness, but the fancy pants maneuver works. Half the games ago, Final Form Entertainment looking to take this game over just like they did in Game 1. With the time running out here for Gryffindor version 2, they're gonna need all the goals they can get. Just scored their second. FFE, again, just waiting back, playing the way that they are. They're not really waiting too much, they're just challenging and winning those challenges. Genesis, dunked by 9. Bounce off the sidewall, demo as well, opening up room. Genesis taking some players with him. Shot on! 1 goal difference! All they need is 1 now. As the true pressure is really mounting your FFE, could potentially be seeing a comeback against them here. With how little time is left, they really don't want to have that momentum shift by the very end of this game. As Genesis flick. Soccer. Leaving it for Genesis. Gryffindor on offense again. 9 doesn't get it! Slime's overcommitted! He was hoping 9 had that touch. A miss off the back wall, and the comeback is completed. Or at least nearly complete, I should say. It isn't done just yet. 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds left. And right now, the play is under the questioning of FFE, Akuma, and Gryffindor. Somebody's got to take the lead. So little time to go. Soccer can't get it. 9! No doubt about it. There was no one challenging. And Final Form in the lead again. Awkward touch for Genesis. 9 will gladly take this. A minute left. A little over a minute left. But Final Form Entertainment, is there anyone that's going to stop them here? Well, it may not be the answer that the Gryffindor side is looking for, because it looks like a no. 2 goals back. And all that Gryffindor has done to come back into this game is being taken away from them. On the challenge is 9. Soccer. 9 will be Soccer, who's just trying to chase after this one. He nearly got Genesis a goal there. As FFE were too busy focusing on that first player up. But they'll go the other way. Now a demo to attempt themselves. Will force both players to jump out of Gryffindor, but no goals on that effort. I'm running low here. At this point for FFE, it's all about slowing the game down. They're up by 2. They don't need more goals. Just need to make sure that they don't overcommit and give Gryffindor any reason back in this series. As Slime, 30 seconds to go. Soccer waiting back, but it is a free touch for final form. Slime keeping it away from them. Soccer on the challenge. Nine's gonna be careful. Genesis looking to bump. Stein still there. Genesis couldn't turn it in. And final form surviving on that play on defense. Time will run out. Final form entertainment Akuma. A field sweep versus Gryffindor version 2. No doubt about it. They're the better team tonight. All 3 games go to them. And Gryffindor version 2 have been thoroughly outplayed. 2 seconds left, just a formality now. Final form, entertainment. Their first of 2 matches tonight here for Akuma. And what could be their first of 2 wins. A sweep versus Gryffindor version 2. All you Gryffindor fans are going to be quite unhappy now. 42,000 points betted on this one. About 50-50 split. FFE had a slight edge there. And the players that voted for them will get their points. High number as well. You gotta love that kind of stuff. There we go, for Akuma. That win, our first again of 3 matches this evening. Final form entertainment. Hoping it will be their first of 2 wins as well. I'm not gonna go into an interview with them. I know they're busy preparing for their next series, which again is gonna be on the stream as well. And what a fun match that was for them. A quick 3-0 sweep, making sure that they keep the stream on time. As for House Gryffindor version 2 now, 0-2 this season. This is not the start that they were looking for. Match after Akuma. Gofy Goobers Esports. So, a new match, some new teams, and the Blackline Championship Series up next. So, this night, not done just yet. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, our one and only best of 7 tonight, playoffs for Blackline Championship Series Contenders Division. Welcome everybody to the sportiest stream. The Blackline Championship Series is back again, and we've got more playoff action. Take a look at our bracket here. Here tonight, this is the lower bracket of the Blackline Championship Series, so we've got a lot of action still to go. This is our one and only best of 7 tonight, as FFE Akuma takes on the Goofy Goobers Esports. Again, apologies on that delay there. Had to set something up on my own side, but we are here. We are almost ready to get things going. We're gonna have a great match here tonight. By the way, thank you for the raid out, the Esports Company. Thanks for your support this evening. Get things sorted out here in just a moment. So again, a best of 7 here tonight. This is the lower bracket. Gonna have a great time here tonight. Some amazing players here to compete. Things sort out in just a moment. So again, some really fun players here, but again, both these teams in lowers. Fun time here this evening, as I'm going to make sure we get things sorted. As again, should be extremely exciting as everybody is hopefully joining the lobby in just a moment here. Be a best of 7 in this lower bracket. Again, you lose, your run is over though. That's how scary it is this season. Both these teams gonna have to be playing for their tournament lives now, knowing that if they lose, they are out. Again, the pressure really on at this point, as we'll get things underway momentarily. I gotta make sure actually I get my streamer mode back on. Third. Alright, let's get this match underway here. Best of 7 at this point in the bracket. Heading through the lower bracket, both these teams are here competing for their lives. The tournament rests on this, and actually what's ironic is that Akuma and Goofy Goobers have played each other before, just back when Goofy Goobers were known as Team Ignition. But they're here. This is lowers round 2. Again, a best of 7. The winner of this will stay alive in the lower bracket. The loser will see their season end here. So somebody's season is going to end tonight, as FFE Akuma trying to keep themselves on offense. 9 and Slime, who we got to see earlier sweep Gryffindor version 2 only an hour ago. They're going to try to get this one out, and in the net, they'll do just that. Oh, that didn't take too long, did it? Already a goal for FFE. Again, what a great start here for Final Form Entertainment, looking to really make sure they are that better team tonight. But they're gonna need more. That's why 9 scores. Well, this is already an incredible start for FFE. They really needed to make sure they showed up. This is exactly how you do it. I found out who Izar Shadow is. That is Mechanic Wizard. That's Wizard. On Final Form, that's the one player on that team I don't recognize. Here for Final Form Entertainment, Akuma, but makes sense. He's jumping in for 3s, although he's got to be careful here back on defense. Wizard will get the block as FFE will hope to carry this ball out. Wizard to Ryan. Here goes Slime as Final Form staying in form. Keep whatever they did in that 2v2 match earlier going in this 3v3 game. It's a tough game on paper, and the 2v2 was, but the reason why FFE is in this playoff bracket, there's a reason why they're still competing. There's a reason why they're the favorites in this match as well. Pressure on to perform well here in this lower bracket, because really in a bracket like this in the Contenders division, anything can happen. So many teams that compete here, and this bracket, these matches are always so weirdly spaced between each other. Really about how you play on the day, on multiple different days. One bad day could be the end of your season for both these teams. And that's why FFE is going to make sure they got on the scoreboard again and again. Nine's got a second. Final Form Entertainment, Akuma's got a third. This is exactly what they needed. 3 goals already inside the first 2 minutes. FFE Akuma making sure that whatever happens in Game 1, Goofy Goobers do not forget about them. And with what we saw earlier from 9 and from Slime, they can kind of keep that momentum. Nobody's going to stop them from Goofy Goobers. Their offense was unbeatable. It was unbeatable last game. And it looks like it's carrying over as Mechanic Wizard with a 4th for FFE Akuma. I was looking at the way Tasers. How you doing, Tasers? Your stream was good. You're streaming. I'm assuming it was CPL, but hope you had a fun time. Hope your series was exciting. We're in the Blackline Championship Series. This is a best of 7 as FFE Akuma, Goofy Goobers Esports battling for their lives in this tournament. Still battling here as GGE have not scored yet. This is only Game 1. We also had Blackline, went to Game 7. What series was it? Oh, hopefully it was a, well, obviously it was a good one. Who was playing? Yeah, FFE and Goofy Goobers themselves can have what it takes to go to Game 7. We've not seen a playoff match for Blackline this season end in Game 7. We've been unfortunate in that case. But they've been exciting, that's for sure, as GGE may actually have an offensive chance here. Lepid, I know what to put it in as it was Orbit versus Eclipse. Oh, Evolve Eclipse, wasn't it? That's a good match, my goodness. Who won? I think I could go either way. As this best of 7 continues, Slime wins that challenge, 9. And that redirect will go towards goal. Again, I like this kind of nice control from FFE. Not rushing things, not making things tougher for themselves. They've got a lead. They know they can hold this. It's really all about being able to just play with the flow of the game. And again, such an easygoing team at times here at FFE. They're not panicking. They're not really rushing. They're just getting what they need to do. Ryan again. An open room. It's an open net for Ryan. GGE will take the first of the series. A long battle just to get to that point, but hey, Ryan will take it. It's a great opportunity. And again, Goofy Goobers, they need a goal. They need something this game. They've had such a terrible start. Now, FFE Akuma, a little bit more pressure on them here as 9 will find Slime. They don't stay scoreless for long here. Or more rather, they don't stay the negative momentum for long. That is a perfect response from the goal from Goofy Goobers. Infield pass, they make it look easy. Exactly what FFE Akuma are looking for. There's Bingo Brian, looking for another chance. It is still open. Ryan to nets, saved away by Mechanic Wizard. As Goofy Goobers will be sent back as still have offense, but getting much to work for themselves here. A couple great touches so far for FFE Akuma, really setting them down. And for Goofy Goobers, generally speaking, a team that usually has a decent-sized offense. This game, though, it has not shown up. But that has to do with Final Form playing such strong goal line defense. They have made some incredible saves so far, and they're just continuing to make these saves, blocking play after play. It's not that Goofy Goobers don't have chances, it's that FFE have shut them all down. This ball is cleared away. FFE Akuma will just wait. Infield, another shot. This one does go through. Eventually something was to break. Goofy Goobers with a second this game. 34 seconds to go. Form. All he needs to do is hold his lead. Another good kickoff like that. For Goofy Goobers, they might be able to come back here. Lepid. Gonna send this one towards the midfield, but it's only gonna be Slime in possession. Bingo Brian finds Ryan here. 2 goal for Final Form. It's open room for Lepid to work with. Bad first touch, though. He's got to stay grounded. The 50 now keep us on going. Ryan can't get there. Miss from Mechanic Wizard. Goofy Goobers with another for Ryan. A hat trick for Ryan this game. But is it too little too late? 9 seconds left. They get 2 goals. They may not have enough time to come back this game. And the kickoff going the way of Goofy Goobers. Maybe another chance. The Mechanic Wizard is there. Saved away. Final 4 minutes. IAmAlyssaBee will take game 1. Everybody holding their breath for that final kickoff, but days away. And for FFE, the control they had at the beginning of this game, that's the kind of playstyle that we saw them do against Gryffindor version 2. It's what they need to do here against Goofy Goobers Esports, because it works. Owning that kind of possession works. Teams do not like playing against that. Again, in a best of 7, every game matters. It's a long series. You gotta make life for yourself as easy as possible. Game 2 now, in this best of 7. For Final Foreman, about being able to keep it going. We know they can, though. Really, the question's gonna be on Goofy Goobers. Can they keep up? So far, last game, it was Ryan who had every single goal. They're gonna need more than just Ryan on that scoreboard. They're gonna have any chance in beating Final Form tonight. Well, they might have a chance here for Bingo Brian, but it is kept away. Ryan, light touch, still finding Brian. Overcommit here for Final Form. That one nearly on. Mechanic Wizard gets the touch. Ryan saved away by 9. That ball was halfway in the net. FFE really panicking right now. For the first time so far this series, we've seen them panic. Low boost, not great positioning, having to be forced to make saves. Something's gonna break eventually. But my goodness, they're holding on. Oh, I'm not a big fan of how much goal line saves they have to make. They're making them, that's for sure. They're at least holding on. Again, how long can you keep doing this? Or eventually it gets the better of you. Well, not for too long, and that's why they get this ball out. Slime. Leaving this one now in field. 9 will choose not to go. Instead, will keep it to the side wall. Bingo Brian can't get it. 9 will leave it. Slime. Shots will be wide as Leopard mode is there. Now it's 2 go. Ryan upfield. Bingo Brian going himself, but 9's got the challenge. Goofy Goobers, they'll have the ball still. Leopard beat by Slime. Goofy Goobers love this control. They really are the better team right now at the start of the game, too. Winning the challenges, keeping that ball in the blue half, taking the boost for FFE, which is a real difference here this game from the last one. They didn't focus on boost so much last game. Now they are, and it's making a difference as a goal for Bingo Brian. Will not be enough for FFE. Mechanic Wizard, I think, was trying to go straight to the midfield, but there's a reason why you don't do that. And it's because you leave plays for the shooting. And a goal for Goofy Goobers. FFE meeting their limits when it comes to the play that they're playing. They're just too defensive. I need to see them break out that midfield more. They have what it takes to beat this team. They're just playing the wrong way. They're playing too far back on their own goal line. They're going to make things tough for themselves because they can't save everything against teams, even teams like Goofy Goobers, who, again, have an offensive record that hasn't always been consistent. But goal still here for them as 9 may have overcommitted. We'll just wait back. Now it's got Leopard in front. DGE will clear it out. Keep possession now. As FFE go the other way. 9 bumps into this one. Will be Slime as Mechanic Wizard there in support. Ammo to open things up. 9 saved by Leopard. Slime now. Blocked by Bingo Brian as he'll cut across. And Leopard will clear. This one for Goofy Goobers. A 1-goal lead. They can really hold this with the way that they're playing. As FFE just having that offense on game 2. As 9 to the back wall. Ryan whiffed it. Here goes Mechanic Wizard, leaving this one for the challenge. He'll win it, but we're going to need more than just that if FFE want to score. It's infield. A bit there in time. Mechanic Wizard, Leopard, off the sidewall. Now it's in the midfield. Slime waiting. As Bingo Brian will send this down the field. FFE still goalless in game 2. And they have not gotten much to speak about on offense so far. Slime clears it straight to Leopard and straight to a second goal. Goofy Goobers have learned from game 1, and the midfield has been all theirs so far here on Forbidden Temple. They have not slowed down. No, with all that we're seeing, Goofy Goobers really have rebounded from a tough game 1 performance. As Slime, long touch. Ryan will be waiting under it as a play off the corner. 9 to go! In the back of the net! That was perfectly placed, perfectly timed. You could not have asked for much better from 9 there. Ryan got bumped out of the way by Slime. Perfect timing for FFE, and a deserved goal. They'll need another to tie this game up. But time running out for them. They do not have that many chances to take their second goal. But Slime will go for one. Off the back wall, Ryan. Oh no! He's own goal! Slime wasn't even looking, but he'll take it. Ryan, oh, as soon as he jumped up for that, I knew he was not going to hit that well. Oh boy. He's just given FFE Akuma a reason now to win game 2. A big error for Ryan. Now a big reason for FFE to now work with that momentum. 9 keeps Ryan away from that shot. It's in 30 seconds now. As FFE would, first and foremost, I think, like to get this ball out of their own half. Leopard finds Ryan. Slime will take this one. There's no boost here. I'll let this time tick away. As it is Ryan again. 10 seconds to go. Slime, the last one back. It's the midfield for Bingo Brian. The shot not made. And FFE Akuma will just continue to challenge this one. Goofy Goobers looking for one last chance. 9 clears it out. Ryan keeping this one high. Slime, though, will hit it to the ground. And we've got overtime in game 2. Akuma looking to take a 3rd goal straight to win out a 2nd game. Goofy Goobers, who have been the better team so far, can they take what they need? They will! Leopard with a goal! And 10 seconds in overtime. Goofy Goobers can forget about that earlier give up from Ryan as he assists Leopard. The tied series. And with their season on the line here in the lower bracket, every game matters. Every game, every win, every little performance, it all adds up in this match. Well, here we go. This is game 3. It is Goofy Goobers who have brought one back against FFE. Considering how both these teams are playing, there'll be a real question on, well, now that both these teams have proven that they can beat each other, who's able to continuously beat each other? Who's able to be consistent in a match like this? And with the whole season on the line, it is very easy to get nervous, to play more defensive, but this is where the top teams really do stand out, where really the top teams do stick out. Almost everybody has to play in the lower brackets. How do you deal with that kind of adversity? Well, Goofy Goobers, they've had a little bit of experience playing in lowers, have already won 2 matches in the lower bracket to get to this point. And being able to play calm, play well under pressure, that's all that matters right now for them as Lepe takes the first goal. I'm just trying to get used to it, acclimate to these surroundings. All I need to do is both these teams is stay calm. That's really the number one thing I think I always hear people talk about in these lower bracket matches. Is the one thing you need to do is not panic. And it's easier said than done, but truthfully, the best teams aren't always the ones that are the best in the upper brackets. The ones that are the best in the lower bracket can hold their nerve everybody right now trying to get used to this, the scariness that the lower bracket has in store. No one wants to be down here, but almost everybody in this final bracket will be here at some point. About how you perform when your season is at risk of being over. Goofy Goobers again have won 2 matches straight, including a series that went to 5 games in a 5-game series. Just to get to this point, they know what it's like to be under pressure. Perform still definitely the question mark at this stage, because even though they've been here for a couple of different seasons, every season's a little different for teams. Every season has different competitors, different situations, and different performances. And well, FFV, they're looking good so far in the lower bracket, but of course, it's going to take a lot more time before we can really determine if they're up to par. They'll even the game at 1 each. Epic will stay on the ball. Fakes it under Mechanic Wizard. Ryan, the ground pinch. 50th there. Bingo Brian. Going to goal. No one able to get it. Goofy Goobers take the lead again. Has a little bit of an awkward tussle in front, but hey, eventually he goes in the back man. I don't think Goofy Goobers will mind, even if it did look a little bit silly. And for Goofy Goobers, a lead they'll hope to keep as this game continues. And playoffs, lower round 3, this is a very long lower bracket. None of these teams even close to a solid finish at the end of the season. Have to win at least a couple more rounds after this to have a notable season in this final bracket. 9. Gonna leave it for Mechanic Wizard, but Leopard already there. Long touch for Leopard, but not on target. FFV are already back for it. Although Slime with no boost doesn't really have that many options here. Leopard will challenge, but not able to get through 9. Now he gets by another. 50'd with Bingo Brian. Right now for Goofy Goobers, maintaining this 1-goal advantage. Like it, they're not really waiting too much on defense, not waiting for shots, not playing too passive. They're still challenging, just like they have done earlier. Much more proactive on defense, and it's a much stronger defense because of it. Well, they are going to need to be careful anyways, because any time on defense is a risk when you're only up by 1 goal. That's why they're looking for a second. That's why they almost got it there. Now it's Leopard. Slime with a double save. And FFB will get rid of this one. Slime had to make 2 efforts to keep that ball out of his net. Goofy Goobers just waiting back. Now in the midfield. Ryan not in the right spot as Leopard challenged by 9. Mechanic Wizard dunks Bingo Brian to keep the offense for FFB. Now in the midfield. Ryan will send it away. 9's challenge never stood a chance. The Goofy Goobers will maintain this possession. Although not for very long. Once again, already back on defense as Mechanic Wizard. Ryan doesn't have this one. Leopard bounces straight off an FFB player. They're just continuing to hold possession. 60 seconds left. Leopard, one more. Oh! It's beautiful from Leopard. And FFA stood no chance. That's the kind of shooting accuracy you expect out of Leopard mode. Those are the kind of goals you need this late in the game. Goofy Goobers find a huge advantage now. Leopard, what a performance he's had tonight. He has so often been quiet in that last one back to kind of wait. Not doing that anymore here, you can tell. Much more willing to play on offense as Ryan's overcommitted. Bingo Brian already back to save. And Ryan gonna be the sigh of relief because with his team up by 2 goals, the last thing you need to do here is give him a goal, give FFE a reason to come back. Now 30 seconds left. All he's trying to do here at Goofy Goobers is hold this lead, but it may be tougher than they asked for. Bingo Brian saved the shot from Slime. 9 on the challenge. Mechanic Wizard just looking for something on offense, but it will be Goofy Goobers who maintain possession, who maintain this lead. A second straight win. take the advantage in the series now for the first time, as FFE will find themselves under much more pressure than they were bargaining for. As is Game 3 done and over with. And Goofy Goobers maintaining a lead, even if it's not by much. It's enough for them to take these games. Now a 2-1 series advantage for them. You only need to win 4 games. Now, only a sense of mounting pressure, escalating gameplay. A lot more left to give in this series. Game 4. And Goofy Goobers Esports in a great position to keep that kind of pressure. And with their season on the line, everybody is going to be trying to play the best they can. Quite literally, you lose, you don't have another chance. It is that cutthroat, it is that difficult. It is that important that you get wins at this stage. Gee, so early in the lower bracket as well. If you want to make those long lower bracket runs that we generally see about 1 or 2 teams do every single season, well, you got to get those wins early. So really build up on that momentum. Both these teams trying to do just that. Oh no, it's an own goal. It's a second own goal for Goofy Goobers this series. This time it is Leopard who has the final touch on this one. And oh dear, that is an awkward place to be for Goofy Goobers. It's a second own goal this series. First one nearly cost them game 2. This one has given Akuma the early lead in game 4. And as I said, the pressure really mounting. FFE has had 2 games to watch at Goofy Goobers. I'd be surprised if they haven't made adjustments, or at least plan to make adjustments as this series continues. Leopard on the save. Will be off the back wall as Ryan flicks it away. Leopard waiting. He's got to be careful. Mechanic Wizard right there with him. That's where 9 comes into play. Touch for 9. Slime. Challenged by Ryan. Off the side wall will be Akuma. Still on this one. 9 up the back wall. Ingo Bryan waiting for it. Ryan, it's open! Nobody back! Akuma sent the house, and it did not pay off. A go back for Goofy Goobers. FFE took a chance, and it did not go as intended. A tie game now. Both these teams facing that pressure. As an infield touch, straight to Slime. FFE looking for another. They will miss it. 9 had an open chance. It wasn't exactly an easy shot, but that's one you expect 9 to at least put a solid effort on. He's not going to get another chance like that for a while, I would expect. With this game being as close as it is, those are the kind of plays that you only dream of having. Leopard. Stopped by Slime. Ryan. Fight through. Dunks it. Goes in. The Goofy Goobers, it may not be pretty, but it works. That's all they care about. As Ryan punches through 9 on that dunk. Every goal matters. Every play matters. Every little bit matters here. Goofy Goobers want match points. 3 minutes to go. A 1-goal lead building up to a substantial win. Akuma gonna cut that run short. As Mechanic Wizard stopped by Leopard. A boost as well. Did not pick up that side boost or that back corner. He'll still go through. As now it's Ryan. He's got boost. A shot. A goal. And no one back to stop it. Slime was racing back. Mechanic Wizard was as well. He was the closer one to it. But that shot from Ryan too good. No one will get to it. And Goofy Goobers have just improved every single game so far. It's gotten better and better for them. Slime. Leopard challenged by 9. Ryan now on a heavy first touch. Leopard will be there to keep it away from Akuma. Bingo Brian. Continuing on the passing, and I like the Goofy Goobers really relying on each other in the right spot. It's not always direct passes, but it's always being able to follow each other. Read that play. That's that kind of teamwork that you need to bring. Being a team that's, again, not known to be really mechanical, or a team that really needs to be really mechanical. That kind of teamwork is what's going to make things happen. As Ryan 50'd with Mechanic Wizard. Now it's 9. Ryan again to the side wall. Second touch will keep this one away. Goofy Goobers trying to stay on offense. Slime bumps out. Geared back as Leopard. Kept in the air as 9 will go. Ryan, he's got to be careful. Chasing to his own goal. I think Slime may have just blocked the goal there for FFV. That shot was on target. He'll go for another, but that's gone high. Now goes Slime, but his touch too weak. That is another missed opportunity that Akuma really could be taking. They've had a couple this game. That's been the difference so far between Goofy Goobers and Akuma winning. Have been those missed opportunities, those missed chances. Akuma has missed some opportunities. Goofy Goobers have not. Now in front! 9! That's a punch-in shot! From point-blank range, he's not missing. And some hope that maybe Akuma can come back after all. Well, the pressure's on. The play ahead. And FFV Akuma just need one more goal to tie things up. 40 seconds to take it. As for Goofy Goobers, 40 seconds on a 1-goal lead. If they win this, it is match point for them. Early as well in the series to take match point, but again, they'll take it no matter which way it comes, and especially they'll take it if it's early. Gives them even more chances to take this series against Final Form Entertainment. Ryan, long touch. Will be Leopard on the goal. Mechanic Wizard there. Bingo Brian, the only one back. He's got to be a bit more careful here. As 9 with room. And Slime in support. 9! Slime! It is! Oh, what a block! Ryan, how did he keep that out? Fell on top of it! Goofy Goobers take this game by the skin of their teeth. That deserved to go to overtime. Instead, it is not Ryan with a final stop. And it is match point now for Goofy Goobers Esports. This time, winding down, Goofy Goobers might just take over against Akuma. One away from taking this series. This matchup taking its toll on everybody who's playing. And what a show so far. Game 5 up next, but definitely for breath. Game 5 on Urban Central, and for Goofy Goobers, a chance to keep their run going to send FFV Akuma out of the bracket, eliminate them from the competition, and they're already off to an amazing start. That is an incredible strike from Ryan. From distance too, that is not easy. And Mechanic Wizard, he pushed up high there, and you can't even fault him too much for pushing up high. It's not the right place to do it, but you don't expect a shot like that from that position from Ryan. But he gets it done. You might want to put more respect on him. He has had an incredible series so far. He has been leading the offense for Goofy Goobers. And so often I've mentioned that One of the issues with Goofy Goobers is that they rely too much on Ryan, but when he plays well, they can rely on him and he will be successful. As now Bingo Brian gets a second for Goofy Goobers. And with all this time still to go, Akuma can come back, but this is about as bad of a start as it gets. Inside 20 seconds, 2 goals already for GGE. Now Ryan hopes his own teammate in that shot. We'll be given credit there, but not in. The Goobers will have to look a little bit differently here, as here goes Mechanic Wizard. Flip, will not be able to use it. I don't think he even got the flip reset. Flip it, just waiting. Slime can't challenge, and here goes Bingo Brian on the chase. Mechanic Wizard back. Ryan will leave it up the corner as Leopard sent towards the goal, but it is kept out by 9. Leopard again. Now Bingo Brian. Leopard to go! Doesn't get enough on it. Slime will go for the shot, but Ryan is there in time. FFV Akuma just waiting back. It's Bingo Brian. Ammo on Slime. It is Ryan off the back wall. Leopard can't go for it. He'll keep it away. 50 off of Mechanic Wizard. 9. Ryan waiting back as FFE Akuma trying to keep themselves at least occupied on offense, but they just aren't getting to the net. They aren't able to attack that net as they want to. Goofy Goobers are beating them on the challenges before that Akuma even have the chance to take a shot. They'll have chances still, but haven't been good enough. Now another one. And again, Goofy Goobers there to challenge. And who knows if they're even going to get chances in this game. They've got to find some shots. This might be it, though. Oh, it's a save for O'Brien. That one snuck across the snuck along the goal line there. Just did not want to go in. Akuma stays scoreless, but that's been their best chance so far. 3 minutes left. Akuma's got a little bit of hope now with that last chance nearly going in for them. As it will be cleared away by Mechanic Wizard. Bingo Brian sends it back in. Orion wins the challenge, but 9 gets enough on it. Leopard now with room. Flip reset, stopped by 9. Now Bingo Brian just clear it away. As this could be a chance to score. Brian stopped by Slime, but here goes Ryan. We'll wait and wait. 9 will clear it out. And Goofy Goobers feels like at times they're just playing for time rather than to score a third goal. The ability to waste that clock to force even more pressure on FFB. That's what Goofy Goobers are doing right now. They're finding success to do so, but 2 minutes still to go. This is a very long end of the game path for Goofy Goobers. Not exactly a super substantial lead either. Fine. We'll leave it for 9. Challenged by Ryan. As Mechanic Wizard. Bingo Brian. Will bouncer as Ryan will be waiting for it. Climb again. 9. Ryan. Get back in as it's gonna be a pinch! Slime gets there in time! And nobody from Goofy Goobers even saw him. Fell on top of this. It's pretty good creativity. Even if it doesn't look pretty, Akuma just needs goals. They do not care how they go in. Well, it's a little time to go. They'll have enough to tie this game. They won't have too many opportunities. They won't have a substantial amount of time. But they may not need it. Slime to go to net. It's tied. 2 straight from Slime. And from a huge substantial lead, it's been given away by Goofy Goobers Esports. Now it is anyone's game to take. Goofy Goobers, the chance to win out the series. For FFA Akuma just to stay alive. A minute to go now. Goofy Goobers hold the cards on offense at this point. Leopard. That's the wrong direction. Brian's not gonna get there. Slime. Oh, he's missed. That was open for him. Almost a 3rd straight goal for Slime. All of a sudden, Slime has been the player to talk about in this game. There, not for the right reasons. That was a great chance to score. And it's one that I'm surprised he didn't take. There's now another chance. That's gonna go in! No chance for Goofy Goobers! And you just can't afford to do that in front of your own goal. Ryan had no boost, but still somebody's gotta go for that one. Looked like it might have been Ryan who was wanting to take it, but completely undershot it. Really didn't give Brian any help there. 3 goals straight for Akuma. And for Goofy Goobers got a bit too comfortable with that 1-goal lead. All of a sudden been taken away from them. Very little time to go. They now need a chance of their own. Slime blocks Ryan. Leopard doesn't get the touch there. Bingo Brian will stay on top of it. To the corner. It will be Mechanic Wizard. Ryan leaving in the midfield. 9 will be back. Leopard just waiting, but waiting's not going to help him very much. Goofy Goobers will not see another chance this game. And it's game 6. We go. And for Goofy Goobers, a substantial lead dropped to Slime, who had a miraculous 2-goal recovery. Goofy Goobers, if they want to win this series, this is not where you want to see that recession start. We've seen comebacks from 3-1 series deficits. Akuma definitely trying to do it, but again, an early goal for Ryan. He had an early one last game. 5 seconds in. This time he's done it even quicker. 4 seconds now to take that first goal. And GGE on the board early. All about being able to consistently find offense, not just find offense. As well from last game, they had moments where they looked unbeatable, but it was only moments. They didn't keep consistent pressure. And as we know, if Akuma find that kind of standout positioning, if they can find that control, the Goobers have a tough time beating them. Mechanic Wizard, long touch. Ryan there will not have the touch there, but Bingo Vine will. Up to the corner as Leopard. Up high, Slime leaving it. Mechanic Wizard unable to hit the nets. No one there to follow, and it is open. Ryan to the goal. Snuck upfield. A little bit of cherry picking. But in the right place to collect this pass from Bingo Brian. And Ryan will make sure it drives in. Slime. Shot in! Oh, that's a beautiful play! Goobers got caught playing that passive defense again. That's why you just can't do that. Leopard could have challenged there, honestly. They play passivity, and that time it does not work. That's the risk you play when you sit that far back on defense. If your opponents have a good enough shot, it's not the right decision. Akuma, a much quicker return here in game 6. Brian bumped out. Bingo Brian on the challenge. Still Brian. Leopard. I will be waiting on this as it will not be able to collect as now it is 9. Brian. Leopard to the sidewall. Second touch. We'll clear this one away as Bingo Brian. Gonna leave it in the midfield. Ryan will attack. Brian can turn on this, but able to really do so. Goofy Goobers stay on defense. A 1-goal lead. Really feeling the pressure at this point. 3.5 minutes for FFE to come back. And if you are Goofy Goobers, you've got to find ways to keep the scoring going. I do not expect that they're going to hold this 1-goal lead forever in this game. Considering what we've seen from FFE so far, it feels like it would be a miracle if they were able to hold a 1-goal lead for the rest of this game. Bingo Brian in the midfield. Dunked by Mechanic Wizard as now it's 9. Heavy touch. Slime can't be there for it as Wizard getting demoed. 9 getting demoed as well. Ryan taking some defenders with him as now it's Bingo Brian in room, but Wizard already there for it. Ryan a midfield option in Leopard. That goes nowhere. Goofy Goobers just waiting. Ryan. Up to the back wall. Slime won't be there. In the midfield, Leopard. Got a challenge on this one. Bingo Brian will be waiting back. Still challenge Bingo Brian. Goofy Goobers just holding that 1 goal advantage. And again, as I said, I don't think this is going to hold forever. It's either they're going to be able to take a 2-goal lead, or it's FFE who are going to come back in this game and likely take the lead themselves. 2 options. Oh, one outcome for Game 6. That nearly went in for FFE. He'll keep going as Slime. Ryan using all he have just to get that one out. And he will stay upfield. Shots to the net. Leopard puts it in. Goofy Goobers Esports. Breakout again. Another overcommit for FFE. It's their second this game. That has proven to be costly. A minute and a little bit extra to go. Goofy Goobers once again with a 2-goal lead. Still not confirmed. It's still a lot of time left, but they look to go again to redeem themselves from their breakdown in Game 5. At this point, it's all about time. All about holding that possession. And all about preventing FFE Akuma from getting to that orange goal. Slime, open room, no one there to really challenge him early. Leopard got bumped by Ryan, couldn't go. Now it's 9! He's got past both! And it's not over just yet. 74 seconds remain. Akuma's done it once before. They could do it once again. Goofy Goobers really under that pressure. I feel like they're more nervous than Akuma is at this point. Although not for long. That is perfect from Ryan. Off the kickoff he scores. There was no one who was going to reach it before he did. And another reestablishment of the 2-goal lead. I haven't held these 2-goal leads for long, but every time they get them, it's a sigh of relief for Goofy Goobers. They continue to stay 2 steps ahead. As long as they have a substantial lead, they're not going to be feeling too nervous about themselves. Oh, but a poor flick from Ryan. That shot is off the bar. Slime will go for this. Ryan whiffs it. Oh, but it actually will help him out. 9 couldn't get there. He thought Ryan had to touch. Akuma still searching, but Goofy Goobers will send this one away from defense. Leopard looking for another goal. Mechanic Wizard will be there, but not an easy touch to make. Bingo Brian was ready to challenge. Ryan goes again. Gets by Mechanic Wizard. Leopard! Right behind 9. 27 seconds. Goofy Goobers on the cusp of a best-of-7 win and the moving on to lowers round 4. For Akuma, they now need a goal every 9 seconds just to keep their season going. Is it even possible? Well, only time will tell. 21 seconds, 20, and counting down. Goofy Goobers keep it away. Infield, Leopard doesn't find the chance to score as Akuma will clear this one out, try to find some offense, but it's too little, too late for a Final Form entertainment. Their season is over. Goofy Goobers Esports win in losers round 3. And their season will continue to losers round 4. 4-2, a Game 6 victory. They'll be playing against the winner of Sloth Superior and 7 Savages Black. So a Game 6 win. The Goobers get the job done in Game 6. What a match it has been, and reminder, we still have one more. It will be from the individual performance series. IAmAlyssaBee takes on Oscar in our next match. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we'll have our 1v1 match to end the night. Welcome back now. It's the individual performance series to end our night. This is Tier 5, our lowest division, but gonna be fun as well. And we are gonna have to just see how tonight goes. Again, give us a moment while we get things sorted out. We got a match here tonight. It's Infamous Thieves, who will be on stream. Two players of that organization, and two players we've seen before on this stream. IAmAlyssaBee takes on Oscar. We're gonna have a great match tonight. Seen both of them before in the past, a good couple times. So it's fun to get to see them here in the 1v1 matchups as soon as we can. Hopefully a lot of you in chat are Infamous Thieves fans, because this is our match to end the night. So far, our schedule has been pretty interesting. We just went through the FFE Akuma matches, with Akuma sweeping Gryffindor version 2 in match 1, and then losing 4-2 in their second. Now we got, of course, another best of 3 as I'm Oscar. This is part of week 3. Alyssa right now 0-2. Oscar is 1-1, with last week from Oscar having been his first loss against Drift Racer. Earlier than that, he got his win in a bye match. So Oscar hasn't had too much to play. For Alyssa, she's been swept in her first match against Captain DRC, and then beat by Mr. Koala. Both these players really in need of wins. This is not a very long regular season. Yes, I know this is best of 5, Lepid. I remember. Lepid, I do know. I've streamed your match. Your match was about. I streamed your match for week 2, Lepid. I promise you. I know it's a best of 5. Did I say best of 3? I did? Oh, of course I did. Look, I'm tired. I literally woke up about 20 minutes before the first series was about to start, so I'm just tired. And it's been a long night, okay? Please give me that. We'll wait on this match to begin in any moment here, but it's gonna be a fun night here. On you. Yeah, exactly, Leopard. I gotta boot you from the ATS staff. No, but in anyways. Again, Leopard, it was nice seeing you tonight. Congrats on your win, by the way. It was great. It was great seeing your victory there. Thanks for not having it go to 7 games and have this series get pushed back. Your series ended at 6 games. I actually can do this match on time. So. We'll wait on Oscar here any moment. Of 5 matchup. So 1v1 again. This is tier 5 of their 1v1 division. I don't remember exactly what rank this is, but I have to think. Let's say it's around maybe high platinum, low diamond. I think that's where around it is. I know Alyssa is generally around platinum range in 1s. I don't know how good Oscar is. I don't think I've ever seen him play 1s. So I think this is like high platinum, low diamond. Say. I could be very wrong, but about where I think it is. Division's also relatively small. I think this is the smallest division they have. 9 players in total. Of those 9 players, top 8 make playoffs. So actually for Alyssa, because she's 0-2, she's the only player who hasn't won yet this season. Means that if she were to not win at all, she would be eliminated from that final bracket. Again, there's only one player who can't make it, so Alyssa just needs to make sure she gets at least a win or 2 this season, and she'll probably be in a good position to make that top 8 final bracket. Now we're just waiting on Oscar to join in. Things started in moments. For will be an incredible match here as well. Again, a best of 5. Thing is, our last match of the night, it's gonna be a little bit more relaxed here. Hopefully, we'll see. Should be pretty relaxed though. Getting to watch these players play. We haven't seen anything from tier 5 yet this season, so it's always nice that we get to see a little bit. Hello, Oscar in chat. You're about to be there? Alright, no worries, Oscar. We'll wait. I think it's like a 15-minute flat time anyways. I doubt you're going to be 15 minutes late. Super late to matches. sucks for him because Alyssa's always going to be super early. So, it always looks bad for Oscar. It looks bad for Oscar here because Alyssa's been here for like 5 minutes, but that's also because Alyssa, again, is always known to be here quite early. Guys, the last matchup for her? That's fun. When she played Mr. Koala. Anyways, we're waiting a little bit. Last match of the night. Nice day for action, really, it has been. And a kind of return to form kind of stream. We rarely have streams this long anymore, is what I'm noticing. But when we do, they're always fun, they're always interesting. It feels a lot like today it feels a lot like indie gaming league with all the different game modes. We've had 3s, we've had 2s, we've had 1s, we've had best of 5s and best of 7s. Been an incredible night. So, today's been a nice night. And we'll end it off with a 1v1 matchup. Oh, there's Mr. Koala. Hello, Doom. What's up? All the 1v1 players are joining. They're like, wait a second. Something's happening. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. You're here for the last match of the night. The individual performance series. IAmAlyssaBee takes on Oscar. In fact, this would actually, I think, make Oscar the 3rd player from Infamous Thieves I've gotten to cast a 1v1 for. Because I've also casted Husik, who's also on Infamous Thieves. He's on Infamous Thieves Nemesis. So I say the 3rd Infamous players I've casted for in a 1v1. He's also on Infamous Thieves Nemesis, who are doing really well in ATS, so shoutouts to Infamous Thieves Nemesis for help. Again, we're just waiting for an update here on this matchup. I know Oscar's still kind of busy. He's got something going on. I think he's playing another 1v1. He'll be here any moment. This is unintentionally he's icing IAmAlyssaBee right now because she has not left the lobby yet. Yeah, Alyssa's kind of one of those people. I think a lot of people know who Alyssa is. I used to be on the same org as Alyssa back when she ran Uncaged Gaming. I've known Alyssa for a little while back from Indie Gaming League. Well, I didn't cast for her until LOS Champs. Gaming was near the end of its run. We'll have a little bit of fun tonight. Alyssa's still looking for her first win. Will be. It will all be worth it. Again, as soon as we get confirmation, this match underway. But again, we're just waiting. Hopefully we'll actually get Oscar here. I don't want to wait too long. Actually get this match soon. Fortunate thing is, I'm under no rush tonight. There's nothing. I don't have any like classwork I have to do, so feels nice. I get to relax a little bit. Oscar to join. How are all of you in chat doing, by the way? Night been going so far. Hopefully you all are having a good time. You guys want to know about some future events coming up on this stream that you'll be interested on? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's all going to be stuff happening. Not on the stream necessarily, though. Friday, we will be streaming on here for the Cross Progression League, their Division 4 Championship. All matches will be on this stream. Sunday, it will be the Serenix League 1v1 Gauntlet number 3. So another 1v1 tournament. That will be on Serenix Esports' channel. Hey, we'll see if maybe I get a stream for Cross Progression League Division 3 Championships. For now, though, just waiting for Oscar to join, and we can get this match. A pretty long 1v1 match going on, doesn't he? There he is. There's Oscar, or OS Panthers, as some people call him. Well, we get to start here. Sorry about the lateness, but at least we're here. We'll get him in here for this best of 5. IAmAlyssaBee takes on Oscar, an infamous Thieves showdown. One player still looking for their first win of the season, the other trying to find a win that isn't from a forfeit. This is a best of 5 matchup as IAmAlyssaBee on the blue, Oscar on the orange. And if there's anything that IAmAlyssaBee's known for, not only just for, you know, being all over the place when it comes to managing a lot of different teams on Infamous Thieves, but also for her very unique car design. It hasn't changed in a while. It's kind of iconic in a sense. The B topper being one of those parts is facing back, and the honey wheels as well, kind of being a staple of car design. We don't get to see the orange version, which I think is much cooler looking, but we do get to see the blue version of it, which we don't see often. He's gonna get that first goal, Oscar. He, you know, able to get that challenge there. Just kind of overshot this one. And as we go into this match, I don't really know much about Oscar, but I've seen a lot of IAmAlyssaBee in her 1v1s before. And the one thing I will mention about her 1v1 is that the one issue that she does have in ones is that her defensive positioning her defensive positioning is not great. She sits back in net a lot as she's going to look for another goal here. Able to connect though, and she has overcommitted. Oscar should be able to answer and able to do this. And we're going to skip some of these goals as well, just so that we don't have to see the replays for every single one of them. We do this one actually. Let me update the header. The header is incorrect. Blackline, which is incorrect. It should be. Read. There you go. IPS. There we go. 4 minutes and counting. IAmAlyssaBee looking for a lead again. Oh, that is a beautiful play. Oscar never caught wind of it. Yeah, it's a boost grab for Oscar. He actually kind of missed the boost as well. Really only makes things even worse for him. His life is going to get a little bit more difficult now. As IAmAlyssaBee trying to maintain this lead. She has not won yet this season. Oscar really got bumped, and that's another thing about Alyssa that makes her scary. She likes those demos. And at this level, it's pretty tough for players to respond to those demos well. Against high-ranked players, or players that wouldn't work so well, but against players at this rank level is a lot different. As what was that from Alyssa? I do not recommend recovering like that. That was quite possibly one of the ugliest recoveries I've seen in a while. Oh my goodness. Fortunate, she'll be fortunate that Oscar never had the position to challenge that, but it could have been a lot better looking from Alyssa. Oscar now a chance to shoot. Will go to the front post. Alyssa goes for it. Is now. Oh, got faked out by Oscar. Does find the bump as. Thank you for the follow there. Have a version RL. Welcome in. You're joined for the individual performance series. This is Tier 5. IAmAlyssaBee taking on Oscar, both players of Infamous Thieves. Alyssa looking for another one. Oh, it's a beautiful play. Popped right over Oscar. Oh, that was nasty. That was a nice play from Alyssa. Not trying anything too difficult, not trying anything too complicated. Just get the flick, get the dribble, and make your opponents worried. Alyssa, now with a 2-goal lead at this point. Make sure that she can hold it for as long as she can. As Oscar, another overcommit onto offense, that back wall, and gotta be careful when you do that, because if you leave that net open, the players at this level will find ways to score. As now Alyssa's gonna take a 4. Oscar never even got back in time. What happened there? And he got back, but just never challenged. Well, it is not a good start here for Oscar. Alyssa may be the one coming in cold, but that is not the time to make that mistake and to severely limit yourself. As Alyssa by Oscar. He bumped out of the way, but still possession here for Oscar as Alyssa to the back wall. These players continuing just to look for plays to score. 2 minutes to go here. Alyssa holding a substantial 3-goal lead at this point. As we know, these leads don't always hold forever. Oscar hasn't really moved out of his net yet. Alyssa going back for boost. Oscar still hasn't moved out of his net yet. Now he will! And I don't know if that really was his plan to wait until Alyssa would challenge or not, but it absolutely worked. Alyssa decided to go for this one. It's a bad decision when Oscar's already moving towards the ball. Risk that should not have been taken. That's for sure. IAmAlyssaBee, also known as the Stinging Shark, in 1v1s. Herself upfield is off the back wall. It'll be Oscar under pressure, but he challenges Alyssa once again. Sit back a little bit further, but she still has boost. Oscar can't get there in time. He didn't have enough boost. And IAmAlyssaBee retakes the 3-goal lead. As Oscar just a little bit too slow in his challenge. IAmAlyssaBee will happily score again. Now it's just an early lead for Alyssa that has continued to form into more and more as Oscar. This is a great play to score on, but it's hit the post. Alyssa not really helping herself to the cause though, as she nearly own goaled on that play. But it's cleared out. Oscar will be at least forced back, although not for long, because Alyssa panicked on that touch. Now Oscar to net. It will stay high as IAmAlyssaBee clear this one out, trying to land on top of Oscar in that play. But it will just be rolled to the back wall. Control for Alyssa, or actually for Oscar. He'll get demoed out. IAmAlyssaBee will not score a 6th, but we'll just keep Oscar on defense. That's better than nothing, as now she'll get her 6th. That is wide open for her. She's not missing from there. Oscar is really feeling the pressure here. IAmAlyssaBee is caught him in just being a bit too slow to challenge. As IAmAlyssaBee, 4-goal lead. At this point, all she needs to do is just keep her composure, keep calm. Game is well within her control now, as long as she doesn't give it up to Oscar. Speaking of Oscar, he's having a lot of issues on the back wall. That's another one for the Singing Shark. And things only seem to be getting worse for Oscar. Fortunate thing is, game one's near its end. He won't have to worry about this game anymore afterwards. IAmAlyssaBee, again, looking for her first win of the season. Look for the kickoff goal. Oscar's got the block, but at this point, doesn't have time to recover, doesn't have time to respond. Doesn't have time to beat IAmAlyssaBee. She'll get one more on 0 seconds. An 8-2 scoreline to end this game. Game 1 victory for Alyssa. Hi there. Hello, the Neves or Nevs in chat. How you doing? Running at a good time. We got a little 1v1 action here, as IAmAlyssaBee does take game 1 over Oscar. This series is still far from over. It's a best of 5 after all, but do is just again continue to beat Oscar on the back wall. We play every day. I don't. Hello, Arch. I haven't seen you in a while. How am I doing? I'm doing good. You joined in on a fun time here. We got a little 1v1 match on stream here from the individual performance series. I hope you've been doing well, Arch. Nice to see you join in. I hope you stick around for the whole series. Got IAmAlyssaBee taking on Oscar here, both of the infamous Thieves organization. B obviously took game 1 8-2, and a lot of it just beating Oscar on the back wall. He had a lot of issues on the back wall on defense, and just challenging in time. The thing about IAmAlyssaBee is once she has a line to the net, she can work pretty fast to put the ball on target. Exams tomorrow? What are you doing then watching? Arch, go study for your exams. Good luck on those tests, by the way. I finished all my midterms, and yeah, I wish you the best of luck on that. Everybody back in here for 2. see what's happening here. It seems like Oscar might be having some technical issues. Gonna get Oscar back in. It seems like he's, again, having some real technical issues here with some ping. But we'll get him back in for Game 2. He did lag by the end of Game 1, so hopefully it won't be too severe. Hopefully he'll be able to continue on in this matchup. Pressing to Game 2. Waiting patiently for these players to join in for the match to itself going. There they are, they're back in. We've got this match set up now. Hopefully the ping will be better. Here we go, back in. Sorry about that delay, everybody. We have gotten confirmation that everybody is back in for Game 2. So here we go again. Let's hope Oscar's ping is better in this lobby. He does have a history of not having amazing internet, I can tell you that. I've heard that he just doesn't have great internet. So it does happen. Hopefully that won't be a factor in this series. At least a very large factor in this series, as he will try to get the scoring started. That is not a good effort, though. He's kind of missed his shot there. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Oscar. I'm laughing with you on that chance. Although it was very silly looking there, as it will be another chance upfield. Alyssa will take some boost, but that's not the right position there. Or nearly could have been costly, as she's got to get this block. It's an awkward bounce, but just keeps it away. It's simple and easy for Alyssa, as now she'll get the long touch. Still chasing it down is IAmAlyssaBee. Oscar on the challenge gets pushed back. Alyssa just waiting under this one. The dribble by Oscar! And that's what I mean about Alyssa. Once she has a line to the goal, she can work quite fast to score. It's right around Oscar. He did not see that one coming. Game 2, continuing. But it's a 1-goal lead early for Alyssa. If she can build another early lead, she'll be in prime position to take down Oscar rather quickly in this series. He'll go sidewall. Oscar fool Alyssa, but she's not exactly surprised by that touch. Oscar will have a bit of an issue here. Gets demoed back. Alyssa did commit quite heavily into that one, though, so Oscar will be on the respawn. On the wrong side of the field. This is not an easy place from the challenge, but he does get there. Alyssa, I want to be a bit more careful. Oh, that is a bad time to turn, because Oscar's got a net to look at. Alyssa gets the touch. Oscar, oh, he's missed it! He undershot this. Oh, it only seems to get worse for Oscar. And Alyssa, she's going to score on this chance. No, she won't! Oh, she's missed an open net. What on earth is happening? Surely this goes in. It does. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Both players having their own meltdowns on offense. I don't know what else to call it. Well, IAmAlyssaBee and Oscar tied now at 1 each. As Alyssa does put one over Oscar, but she doesn't have boost to challenge this. She'd actually probably do better just to go back to defense here. Oscar, with everything to work with, and with time and space. Although I don't like what he's doing here. He just left this one. Oh, but Alyssa, it's another open net that she should be scoring. I don't know what Oscar was doing on defense. He'll be very happy that he doesn't come to bite him, as now Alyssa doesn't get the ball. She went all in for the player there. I was hoping Oscar didn't realize. But there's a reason you don't do that on defense, and it's because it is quite practically very obvious what she's doing there. The bad open net misses for IAmAlyssaBee so far this game. She's had all the chances she needed to take over, but she's missed on the open net. She's missed on her opportunities on offense. Simply, she's just got to make better shots as she does right there. Tie game. We continue on halfway through game 2 so far. It is much closer than it was in game 1, although that's a great kickoff. The bounce will favor Alyssa's shot as she will drive it in. Oscar, not even close to getting back. Where on earth was he? Oh, there he is. All the way back. On director's view, yeah, we are. Actually put us in the wrong view there, and we're back in for more game 2 as IAmAlyssaBee, 1-goal lead now. May not hold for long as Oscar just waiting for any mistakes. Won't find any easily as Alyssa. Oh, why'd she go for boost? Ooh, that should have been a goal for Oscar. There was no questions about it. How Alyssa got out of that one, I do not know. Fortunately, I guess, because that should have been Oscar's goal. Alyssa went all for boost on that play, but Oscar had a free line at the net. Don't go for boost in that kind of positioning as Alyssa is going to bump on Oscar, will force him back. I don't like her playing this close to her own net, though, but Oscar not actually challenging. It won't be a huge issue. The boost is just all ready for Alyssa. We'll take even more. Now he's going to challenge this. Gets the demo on Oscar. He did win that challenge, but he won't obviously keep the ball, considering that he is gone, after that play. Alyssa, unable to get the pre-flip touch. Oscar still on this one. He could drive this in, but he's not getting quite touches on it. The lack of quality for Oscar this game, and from last game too. He feels like any player's game to win, or series to win at times. But again, the quality has definitely been lacking for both players at times. As here goes Oscar. Alyssa, that's a great block. Everything's jazzed though to get back. She's gonna want to play this quite cautiously. As Oscar, will he get the touch? No, he won't. Alyssa, the little dink. Oh, that is beautiful. She nearly hit the crossbar on that shot though. But Oscar did not catch it. And IAmAlyssaBee keeping a substantial lead in game 2. How is Oscar Ping doing? She's doing good. Oh, less than a minute to go. IAmAlyssaBee with a 2-goal lead. It's not quite large enough to guarantee a win, but at this level, with how few goals Oscar's had, he's going to need to work overtime to find a way back in this one. And that is not a great bounce play for him. Alyssa just going to let him challenge. She's going to waste out time. Bumped by Oscar, but she still has the play to clear. He'll take that boost on the side. Oscar waiting. Maybe waiting a little too much, though, because Alyssa with a 5th goal. And all that work Oscar's doing won't matter. Again, that back wall, he has had no control over his own back wall. Just doesn't read those touches. Not been able to read any of those plays on his own defensive line at all this series. And the real problem is Alyssa racing back. Oh, it's a huge block, Oscar. I think he thought that was going in. And at this level, that often does go in, but not against Alyssa. Her defense has been good at the end of this game, and now she'll score again. 6-2. IAmAlyssaBee with another. Just rubbing in right now against Oscar. 15 seconds to go. Oscar doesn't have a chance coming back now for game 2. IAmAlyssaBee will take triple match point in this best of 5. Prime position to get her first win of the season against Oscar. 10 seconds, just at this point, just a formality. Oscar will challenge, but not keep the ball. Alyssa looking for one more TiVo. Oscar to the post. Oh, it's not gone in. IAmAlyssaBee will take game 2 regardless. Now only one away from taking this series. She's had quite the night so far. IAmAlyssaBee, again, en route to what would be her first win of the season. Again, so far, it's been so good. Of course, her run, still a lot of questions in it. holding a substantial lead is really all she has to do to beat Oscar. He has had a lack of quality in his players on offense. Has been a lack of quality that has led to only 4 goals so far this series. And while 4 goals in 2 games isn't terrible, it is his one. That's not very good. That's actually quite bad for a 1v1. And as for Alyssa, it is, I think, 14 goals in 2 games. She's had a much better shooting than Oscar has. She only needs 1 more win now. Oscar, I thought for a second he would actually take game 2. He was looking good at the start of that game. But it didn't. It wasn't till last, was it? Game 3. The series continues onward, but Oscar could win it out. But Alyssa could win it out here. Our last matchup of the night. Can IAmAlyssaBee win her first series in the individual performance series? Oscar, correct so far, but Alyssa has been able to beat him on these counterattacks, as she almost did so there. Just couldn't put enough on the shot. Oscar, though, he's giving it away, and is in front. Can Alyssa score the backflip? Oscar will be ready for it. But again on no boost. He's going to be worried about getting bumped here, as he does. Alyssa is taking it, and that's what makes her so annoying. Loves those bump plays, loves everything about him. You give her the chance to run into you, she will take that opportunity. Early start for the Stinging Shark. IAmAlyssaBee looking for another. Oscar doesn't get it! Wasn't much of a flick, in all honesty, but it does its job. Oscar, honestly, was in a fine position to block this, but again, just a bit of a slow reaction time there. IAmAlyssaBee will gladly take a second goal. Oscar, find a response. That shot is on, but will it be staying on? It won't. IAmAlyssaBee gets a piece of it. Now, boost and ball for Alyssa. Oscar, though, wins that challenge off the back wall. Alyssa doesn't have the boost to go for this. Does have enough to keep Oscar away from his first effort, but he'll have a second one in time. Although Alyssa trying to get the dunk, won't get it. That bounce is not on target. Emma will actually work to help her out here, as she will race around her own end of the field. Oh, and Oscar missed it! Oh, he missed the ball! Alyssa's gonna take a third one! Oh dear, Oscar, he's had a couple plays where he just missed it. And at this level, and in this kind of game mode, you make a mistake, and your opponents will take the goal back. Awful timing to make an error for Oscar. IAmAlyssaBee will graciously take a third. As Oscar, he's now missed another one here. Alyssa beat him on the last touch. Oh dear, Oscar. I can't imagine what he's thinking right now, but it can't be good. 4 goals straight for IAmAlyssaBee. We have barely gotten into this game. But it can't be good, whatever Oscar's thinking about right now. This has been his worst game so far, at least his worst start so far. As Alyssa takes a 5th goal. Oscar tried to delay kickoff, and it did not work out. He just didn't get a piece of it. Often you see players delay their kickoffs intentionally, but he delayed a little too much there. It was a little too far back to get the dunk. Been a little bit better had he just gotten a jump in there. Again, didn't read the play correctly. And for Oscar, again, it has been quality mistakes so far that has really hurt him here. As now, he's stuck in that blue net. Alyssa has a wide open orange cage to look at. The dribble, the pop, the consistency from IAmAlyssaBee. This is the second time this series she's done that on him. And Oscar, he actually had a chance to come back here. Alyssa didn't exactly move very quickly upfield, but again, that little pop-up over Oscar. She's done it before. She does it again. Oscar has still not scored. It's been 6 goals straight for IAmAlyssaBee in here in Game 3. Oscar has had none. Now he goes with a fake kickoff. Kinda. He just stopped moving. I don't know what that was from Oscar. It was not good. That's what it was. He just didn't move off kickoff. And now Alyssa has a 7-goal advantage. He even get... When is he going to get one? Is the real question. It all starts with one at some point. Alyssa, gotta be a bit careful here. Does get the block on Oscar. A boost. He's got a lot of boost now. Alyssa will have to rely on those 50-50s as Oscar doesn't get it. Alyssa with boost. Oscar racing back. And it's off the post, just wide of the net. Oscar will be saved by the woodwork on that attempt, as now he goes upfield again. Still looking for his first of the game. But IAmAlyssaBee will keep him out, and Oscar a bit slow to recover. Alyssa, once again, back on defense is a great dribble. She's gonna take this one. Oscar again, just gonna playing a bit lackadaisical. Very casual from him on defense here. Just never even got close to challenging Alyssa. And she never really felt too threatened either by his presence. Is not the right move and not the right time for it. IAmAlyssaBee, a monstrous lead. I think one that I don't see Oscar ever coming back from. That's why the question is not going to be, will Alyssa win? It's going to be by how much is she going to win? Because Oscar still hasn't scored. We still have 2 minutes left. For a series like this, Alyssa has always been in control. I thought this last game would have been a little bit closer. But it has been anything but close. As Alyssa might be able to make it 10, as that bounce will be a little bit tough to handle, but Alyssa doesn't mind too much. With all the time she has, she's going to make it double-digit goals before Oscar even gets on the scoreboard. Again, I can't imagine what Oscar's thinking. From a bad start in Game 3, that has only snowballed to even worse. And Alyssa, she does not have any care for Oscar. She is scoring when she feels like it. And admittedly, there's a reason for this, for a lot of players to score a lot of goals in these positions. Goal differential does matter for seeding. And Alyssa, I think she knows this quite well. A massive lead like this could really give her the advantage over players of similar record. And game differential. Goal differential, the next tiebreaker after that, so every goal matters. Another challenge for Alyssa. Oscar whiffed off the kickoff. He does have boost, maybe a chance to score, but Alyssa just does not let him. And he stops moving. It is 12-9. I don't know what the largest lead we've had in a 1v1 game has been, but it's definitely close to 12-0. Alyssa might be breaking records I never thought were going to ever be broken tonight. She will have to be careful. Oscar does get the save. Let me see. What is the largest blow we've ever had on stream for a 1v1 game? I don't actually know that off the top of my head. I do have it listed. Do a little bit of research to find out. For now, though, just appreciate how large this lead is. IAmAlyssaBee with taking over on DFH's Oscar. Oh, he's made another missed touch there. Another goal for Alyssa. It just continues to get worse and worse. I don't know what else to say. Man, this is just horrible. IAmAlyssaBee inside the final minute now. Still no goals for Oscar this game, and it may stay that way unless he can find something, some sort of composure. He's lost all of it. Oh, but there's a goal for him. That is right on net. Hey, Oscar, he's got less. At least he's got one. At least he has one. I would have felt pretty terrible for him had he gotten no goals at all. At least he's got a goal here. He can celebrate at least a little bit. Still a 12-goal difference. And if Alyssa scores here, that's going to be 13. Oh, but she doesn't. She'll wait on this. Still waiting. Beat by Oscar in the challenge. Just no boost for Alyssa. Oscar could be there first. We'll do so. We'll take this. Got a goal at least in some way. So at least he's building up something. Okay, the largest difference we have in a 1v1 game is 15 goals, so no, Alyssa will not be breaking records today. She will get some goals still, so not done this game, but IAmAlyssaBee will win this series in a sweep. There's no questions about it at this point. Again, largest difference we had was a 15-goal difference. Really putting herself up there as having one of the most one-sided games in 1v1s in a while. 12 goals ahead of Oscar. He stood no chance here. IAmAlyssaBee will win the series in a sweep, and with an emphatic Game 3, no one will stop her. Her first win of the season. And that will be that. IAmAlyssaBee just puts Oscar down here. His record's now 1-2. IAmAlyssaBee now 1-2 as well. In fact, actually, it's not even the biggest blow that IAmAlyssaBee has been a part of. That being a 14-goal difference back in her LOS Champs Tier 9 Grand Finals. When you get to look back at all these blowouts and see how they were made. Again, IAmAlyssaBee will take this series. There wasn't really any doubt in that final game, that's for sure. A 12-goal difference. We'll get a little interview with IAmAlyssaBee. Why not? We get to chat with someone at the end of the day. We haven't had any interviews so far, but joining us now, IAmAlyssaBee, field sweep over Oscar, your first win of the season. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, I know how Oscar plays a lot since we've faced off several times. So I just took what I know his weaknesses are and put it to the test.
As you did, as you said as well, it's important to get those wins, to get those games. To me about the season so far. It has not been a great season for you. 0-2 in your first 2 weeks, and you only have 1 match left. You know how important it is to get wins. You know how important it is to get out of that 9th spot, because the 9th spot in your division, which you were holding before this series ended, is the player that doesn't make the playoffs. So talk to me about the importance of getting wins at this point in your season, especially knowing that playoff bracket, you only need 1 or 2 wins to get there.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it as I treat every game as if it's a playoffs match, and I play my all. I mean, the last 2 weeks I've played against really good players. The first week I went up against Captain DRC, and then the last week I went up against Mr. Koala, who's actually insane, and I just picked him up for Infamous Thieves, actually.
Well, again, but it's another Infamous Thieves matchup today here as you took on Oscar. You said, again, you know a lot about Oscar. You've definitely played against him a lot. He's quite similar in rank to you as well. But you took over the series. You were by far the better player. Oscar felt like he lacked a bit of quality, which you noticed quite quickly. Talk to me about the series, because it was quite one-sided for a match that of this caliber. Talk to me about this series and about kind of that knowledge of Oscar and about how you were able to react to how he played today.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I just didn't give him any room to touch the ball, and then just focused more on ball control today, more or less.
You did, and I saw a lot of open nets for you as well. But in Game 3, 12-goal difference. That is one of the largest leads we've had in a 1v1 game so far. It's not the largest. In fact, it's not even the largest where you were a part of that game, but it's a large lead nonetheless. Talk to me about Game 3. What happened there?
I don't know what happened, honestly. Like, I just took a few minutes and sort of just chilled back and just went at it differently, I guess. I mean, I was listening to music at the time and just chilling.
Did just that. You relaxed into this one, and you got the win when you needed it. A free sweep over Oscar, your first win of the season. 1 match to go, and that one being against Storm Gamer, so SRE Storm Gamer.
I think I've played against them in Lost Champs.
You have. You've played against them on the stream, I believe. So
yeah.
Talk to me about that last match. Your run's still not over. You still are not guaranteed a spot in that playoff.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Talk to me about your kind of preparations for that last series of the regular season, and of course your hopes in making playoffs.
I'm just gonna probably work on playing against some people that I know and ones to prepare, and then just sort of mentally relaxing
We will see.
because
Oh,
I
go ahead.
feel like being not as stressed definitely has a key in it as well as not being sick this time towards playoffs. Let's try and not have COVID this time.
Well, well, so far so good for you. A win here in week 3. Your season's not over, but you got a huge victory nonetheless. A win that you definitely needed. For now, though, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Congrats on your win. Before you leave, do you have any shoutouts? Any last things you want to say?
Uh, for sure. I mean, it's not over yet. I'm hyped for the rest of the season. Oscar's a great player. He has a lot of potential. And the other players that I've played are great as well. For shoutouts, I'd like to shout out my mom and dad that I know are watching. And then anyone from Infamous Thieves that is watching, anyone from the Sharks that is watching, anyone from the Monkeys that are watching, and anyone from the servers that are watching.
Again, thank you so much for joining, IAmAlyssaBee. Congratulations on your win. A field sweep over Oscar. Congratulations on your win. Good luck for the rest of the season. I'm hoping we will see you again soon. Take care.
You definitely will. I think I play on. I think it's Friday on your stream actually in threes.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I do get. Yeah, you're right. That was completely fortunate. You're right. I get to see your team again on Friday. Well, good luck when the Cross Progression League Championships come around. Again, thanks so much for joining.
Thanks.
As IAmAlyssaBee there, a field sweep over Oscar. A big win, a big victory, and a good end to our night. Thank you all so much for joining the Sportiest stream, everybody. We have been here for 3 hours. As I said, it's kind of a return to form. We rarely have had streams this long in quite a long time, but it feels so good to be back. Thank you all so much for being so supportive. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you again soon. For now, have a good rest of your evening.